What's up YouTube, it's your boy RJ and I'm back with another video of superhero talk. Now, the news of Venom that has came out. I have the article right here. It's honestly, if this news, I honestly won't be surprised if this news is actually true, bruh. Cause Sony and Spider-Man, man, they need to give the rights up to Spider-Man, bruh. They need to give the rights up to Spider-Man. Like, Sony just don't. They just don't do right, bruh. They really, like, the last Spider-Man movie was Homecoming, and to me, Homecoming is overrated.
You ain't lying.
Alright, to me it's a decent movie at best, but it's overrated, and Spider-Man wasn't even doing a lot of Spider-Man stuff in that movie like that.
You ain't lying.
You feel me? His suit, like, basically his suit was like, he didn't even have spider sense. His suit was like the AI tried to give, you know, basically his suit was the everything. He didn't even have spider sense. He was scared to freaking, he really wasn't even doing no epic swings.
You ain't lying.
Dude was scared to climb up the freaking, up walls and stuff. He was getting clocked up the head, running outside by freaking Shocker, and could barely take Vulture in a fight. Like, bruh, what am I watching here? Like, so I knew it was Sony, because Sony like to just, they like to mess up stuff, bruh. Because I knew it was Sony because in Civil War, when Marvel had him, I just saw Spider-Man freaking go head up with the, go head up with the Avengers, and I'm like, you sit here and went up head up with the Avengers. What are you doing in your own movie, bruh? Like, Civil War, what we got of him in Civil War and what we saw of him in the Infinity War trailer was better than what we got of him in his own movie. And I know it's Sony for a fact, bruh, because Sony like to just intervene with Marvel, and they like to just try to do their own thing and think it's right, which is actually wrong. But we're just going, that's what I gotta say about that. But we're gonna get this Venom news. Now, I'm actually anticipating the Venom movie, because I thought when the trailer came out, I thought it was okay, but at the same time, I thought they were gonna, because to me, Venom could work. Venom movie could work as an Elseworld story. You could cut it, like, you can kind of push it at, it's coming out in October, so you can push it as like a split, like a thriller, horror type of stuff, where rated R, killing people. I thought that could work. They could work as a Venom movie, but it says here that basically, on Tuesday, Jeremy Conrad, the former editor at the IGN, wrote about these rumors on his site. Whatever, how the heck you say that? If true, they will validate fan concern that we won't see much of the actual Venom in the movie. Fans have been complaining about Venom ever since the first trailer was released back in February. I thought the trailer was okay, but still kind of sucked. But because to this day, we still haven't got to look at Venom costume other than the silhouette from the official official poster. In the rumored Venom plot breakdown, Conrad writes that the majority of the movie sees the symbiote manifest itself via veins on Brock's arms, additional arms, and a shield during a car chase. This would mean that for the most part of the movie, including the car chase seen in the trailer, Brock uses his Venom powers as an extension of his body without actually suiting up for most of the runtime. All right, I believe that, honestly, because Sony would do some stuff like that. They would, honestly, because we came. The reason why we fans are upset is because we come to see Venom in the suit, do Venom stuff, bruh. We came to see Venom do Venom stuff, not for him to be human throughout most of the movie, just using his powers, the Venom powers, and then at the last 5 minutes of the movie, he's finally Venom. What is that? What is that? To me, you need to keep him. You could keep him Eddie Brock for half of the movie, and then the back half of the movie, he's Venom, doing Venom stuff, out there killing people, doing whatnot, whoever the heck he's gonna be fighting. Because to me, I thought they were gonna introduce Carnage as the villain in this movie. That's what I thought. That would have been dope to see, in my opinion. But because you could have had, because I forgot how the Carnage story works. It's been a while, but I think what's his name? Billy. Let me see right here. Okay, Carnage was once known as the serial killer, known as I forgot, Cletus Cassidy or whatever, and became Carnage after merging with the offspring of the alien symbiote called Venom during a prison breakout. The symbiote amplified his psychotic nature, making him even less mental stable than he had previously, and therefore he was more dangerous. Now, you could do that in the movie. You could make Carnage the Venom's villain in the movie, and we can see Venom and Carnage go at it. That would be a good. I mean, Venom would lose, of course, because you need Spider-Man to take on Carnage. But that would be dope to see. Like, to me, if they push this as an Elseworld story, thriller, horror, and introduce Carnage as his villain, you know, just have Carnage sort of be his villain, you know, develop him in the movie too. To me, that would make the most sense to me, in my opinion. But man, this Venom news, man, honestly, I will not be surprised if this movie is terrible. Because to me, if you're gonna have Eddie Brock be Eddie Brock throughout the whole movie and him just use his powers and then him become fully Venom at the end, this better be a freaking A+ movie. This better be an A+ movie if you're gonna try to have the plot be like that, bro. This better not be no average, below average movie then, which it probably will be. But man, I honestly at this point, man, I'm just ready for Sony to give the Spider-Man rights and whatever else they have of Marvel is back to Marvel, bro. Cause honestly, Sony, I'm just tired of y'all, man. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all need to just y'all don't do right. Sony don't do right to me, bro. So they need to just. If this is true, this movie better be freaking. This movie better be freaking A+, bro. This better be a great movie if this is true. If it ain't, and if it's average or below average, give the rights up to Spider-Man. Give the rights up to anything else you have of Marvels. For real. But that's what I gotta say on that, man. You know, just Sony, just being Sony. Sony being Sony. But leave a like if you enjoyed this superhero talk. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. It's your boy RJ, and I'm out.
Go woo on a bitch. 5790 spent the coupe on my wrist. Multi-million dollar, I'm a fool with the hits. Hop up in the lemon, drop the roof, show the tits. Told my finger, got the game with me.